Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Tonight is July the 3rd of 2023. We'll be working on another page of Trap Finders, and the outside is under attack by some kind of arcane barrage of some sort. Fortunately, I am unaffected. I am still here in the house, and they're all out there. So, in any case, did have a page go up today as well. So it's been a big day for all kinds of Trap Finder stuff. So I am just starting to get rolling here. I know there's not many folks in the chat currently, so just kind of hold on and wait for folks a little bit, see if we'll fill out a little bit more. It's a busy holiday weekend for a lot of folks, so understandable. And Dropsnat, you might be a bot, but you know what? You're consistent. I'll give you that. Apparently my small magic rectangle has run out of magic. Plug it into the magic here. Pata. Might be that my notifications did not go out. We'll just give it a few minutes here, no worries. Oh, hello, folks. Good to see you. I am not muted. I was just kind of hoping the barrage of explosions outside were going to be less so. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again, Black Fox, as usual. OAX2, nice to see you as well. Feel free to drop a hello in the chat. Always nice to hear from new folks. And it is a lovely explodey Monday evening. How are you doing today? How was your Monday? Going ahead and starting a page that's a little further down the line. We did have a page come out today, so that's always a nice thing when that coincides with a stream. Oh, Twitch decided to update on everything? Yeah, I've been getting that lately with just important apps are just like, hey, by the way, I need to update. Okay, cool. Ah, crap. I got 2 more devices I got to update this on. Always a pain. Yeah, we did have a page go out today, so that was exciting, and I've been doing a little bit more research and work and stuff on being able to color and ink properly with my magic rectangle. So that was a very productive use to a slow day. Oh, apparently I'm zooming out. That's what I was looking to do. You made banana bread. Oh, banana bread's excellent. I remember seeing there's a really cute animation by Jib Cody that is how to make banana bread, and it's just super charming and cute. I love Jib Cody stuff anyway, but it was just super charming and cute. I absolutely recommend it. In fact, if I find it at some point, Black Fox, I'll put it in the Discord for you. Once again, getting the lip bite in there for Hiroko. I should say, how was the banana bread? How'd it turn out? Don't leave us in suspense now. There's bread to be talked about. Bread of the banana variety. Alright, good. Were it to come out any other way, would you even say? I mean, bad banana bread is a shock and a crime. Just caramelized a little bit more in the oven. No worries. Not bake any banana bread, but I did attempt to help my roommate scorch some wild beast on his grill. I think I did a fairly good job. Ooh, yeah. The chocolate chips would definitely have something to do with that. At least I would think so, because they have a higher sugar content. They would change the rate that the banana bread browns and caramelizes. Okay. And since you've said you're in Canada, I mean, did you add maple syrup, or was that just you didn't have to? They weren't requiring it that day, or I kid. I've seen chocolate chips. I've seen walnuts, and the one that I thought was really interesting was blueberries. Um, Blueberries with banana bread, and that to me was just like ooh, because not only are you baking a banana bread, a delicious treat, but you're also perpetuating a lie because we all know blueberries are purple. I mean, come on, they're purple. Look at them. I kind of want this face on a button now. This looks very much like a damn face, and I'm here for it. It might interest you to know, Black Box, that not only do we have a new page today, but we also have the next page ready to go. It was a rare moment of productivity for old Zibby. Yeah, this definitely needs to be a stick. This should probably be an emote. That's a good idea. I should use that as an emote. I don't know when anyone would use it, but yeah, I need to write that down as a task to do. I've been desperately trying to organize myself, which is turning out to be more of a war in itself, um, but it's been interesting. It's been interesting. Make emote of Hiroko's pervy face. Not Percy. There we are. All right. Yeah, there you go. It's the lewd alert. There we go. That was something I did laugh at to myself because I was like, it's interesting. There's no lewd work of trap finders out there. It's been out there for 12 years, and I then just kind of realized I was like, nobody's heard of it. Nobody cares. That's all right though. Doing my best to make this something people would enjoy. Nope, that shoulder is a failure. Oh, I see what I was doing in this sketch. This is another one of those sketches I did a couple weeks ago when I did a bunch of pages at once. I have her here, kind of leaned up against her door, or maybe she even has the door still open, just kind of looking back like, dang. And she's pulling off one of her gloves. You might be able to see that there. A lot of stuff in these pages that I usually don't intend to be as challenging as it is, but always interesting to see stuff come out. The Flesh and Blood webcomic writer and artist did his own NSFW of his comic characters. Yeah, you get some who do that. I don't have time. I barely have time to do the comic itself. So I've never been like too restrictive about anybody doing fan art. Oh, that's no big deal. Certainly seen worse. Fairly quiet day for me as well. Just got things done and whoop, got things done. Did a little bit of drawing actually when I had some downtime. So I was trying to get ahead on a few projects that I've got going for the old comic here. Still hopeful at some point that I can really, really nail a nice design for a shirt or something, or just something fun that could be good for almost anybody, really. Oh, dang. Yeah. Having hatchlings will definitely make things of a lower priority for a time, from what I see. So, no worries. Glad to see that he's back and working on his stuff. It's always good. Kind of nice when they get to an age when you can kind of step away a little bit and do your own thing. So that's always good. Okay, I need to stop moving the entire canvas instead of drawing, because that's what I want to do. The amazing world of Baby and Zip, where we move the canvas instead of draw. Whoop. Definitely pooping the tunic out a little too much. Roko poofs out the tunic by herself pretty well, so I don't need to do it more. Yeah, funny enough, I'm actually really, really happy with how this glove turned out. One of those weird things about comics is that you do kind of have to step back and admire the stuff that you do sometimes, just to be like, you know what, I'm actually really happy with that. Nothing else, but you know. Hopefully y'all can't hear the explodies outside. Yeah, that's one of the projects that I've been looking at is getting a nice acrylic standee or something. I even thought about yeah, with my loads of free time, getting into doing some 3D modeling and maybe making a statue. That'd be interesting. But the acrylic standees would definitely be more accessible, I would say. More folks could afford those too. You know, Hiroko, your tunic is not being very conducive right now. I am going to try to fix this arm. Just fix this arm. Get that arm fixed. Get it all good and working. There we go. That's better. Just took a little bit of telling myself what I was going to do. I was going to fix the arm. Oh, that would be interesting. I don't think I've ever done like a lingerie or bikini one. Like I said, I have almost no time whatsoever to do the comics, so lewd hasn't been something I've had time to do. It's been an interesting idea, though. Also figured that'd probably come up if I did commissions at some point in the future. So. yeah, I was very excited to find a couple of tutorials that I thought were very interesting for coloring. So I feel it's one of the weaker parts of the comic is the coloring and shading. So really wanted to find some good some good instruction on that. That's awesome. Art progress is going fine. I am very happy to hear that. Get those straight lines. And once you've mastered the straight lines, then, and only then, should you venture into the dangerous world of curvature. Lines without purpose or meaning. Only one as brave as a dragon would do such a thing. And hell, that's not me. I make that distinction. Very glad to hear that you're drawing, though. That's awesome. Always encourage people to draw. Straight lines will develop into bikini pictures in no time, I guarantee it. Okay. There we are. Just taking it a little easy tonight. Trying to pace myself a little bit and draw a little bit more than previous weeks, but just taking my time. Also, if you see me drawing at an incredibly far out zoom, just yell at me. Just be like, Zeb, you can't see your drawing, Zeb. You're being a maroon. And yes, I will zoom out for big stuff like her tail. If I zoomed in for that, it would take forever. It's a big poofy tail. Yeah, that's better. Much. All right. The correct layer, right? Yes, we are. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and lock my liner layer so I don't draw on it. I made that mistake. I actually made that mistake today. I'd like to avoid making it again. Unlike banana bread, I'd love to make banana bread. There we go. Boop. All right, locked away. Oh, tonight's game, we're continuing on with Shining Force. I peeked ahead because I couldn't quite remember how far we were, and it looks like we are about 2/3, a little bit over 2/3 of the way through the game. So we're almost done here. Well over half, definitely well over half, but about 2/3 of the way through. So we may get through a few more battles tonight. If anybody has any ideas for games to play, I'm always happy to entertain the idea. And we can also switch it up. I mean, we've been playing Shining Force for a few weeks now. No, I died. I definitely died. It was complete garbage, but yeah, no, we did not finish the game. Unfortunately, we we are only about 2/3 of the way through. The last fight that we had was at Demon Tower, and we were fighting the sorceress Michaela. And unfortunately, we killed everyone in her army, and then she whacked me with her stick, and we were done. So, poor performance on all parts, especially mine. See, I was trying to draw on the line art layer. Yep. You know where we're at. Well, I had to draw more fun scenes because I was sad. Thinking about playing something a little bit more action-packed, since I know that strategy RPGs are a little slow-paced for some, and I can completely understand and respect that. Yes, the recreational explosives, or as I like to call it, bad wizard duels. I'm not fond of these, though. Magic at least has some whimsy to it. Why is this the weirdest looking 6 I have ever drawn? Let's just do that. It does look like a G. Yes, unfortunately, the recreational explosives. I was mixing up explosives and explosion at the same time. So explosives. Yes, they are right down the lane from us. Ooh, Dr. Pepper cream soda. I have a pineapple cobalt energy drink here. It has been my friend through many dangers. Unfortunately, I do not have Shadowfax to ride, so... You know what? Just leave it. It's just going to be a little wimpy little 6. That's all you have to do, Zip. You don't have to keep on trying to reinvent 6. She was on Blossom, and that was the only show she was on. It's funny. I've been noticing my own laziness at times when it comes to drawing, because, like, for example, with this this doorknob and door plate, I'm like, I'll just freehand it. Don't freehand it, Zip. Even with stabilization, you cannot just freehand this thing. I will be excited to try out the tutorials that I was watching. I actually produced my small notebook, and I started writing in it diligently, as that's one of the best ways to learn, is to see something and then write it down on how to do it. At least for me, at least for how my little brain works. There we go. Okay. Doesn't look too terrible, does it? Yeah, you know what? We'll give that a little spin. Ah, you have many recreational explosives of your own. That's right, you were telling me that it was raining. All I can say is be careful, be responsible. Magic is no joke, and neither are recreational explosives. I've known folks to be irrevocably changed by recreational explosives in the worst ways. So, again, I say, if you do get a chance to use those recreational explosives, please do so responsibly. Be very cautious. And, I would say definitely don't throw any into a dead grass pile or anything, because I think we've all had enough fires lately. Anyone? I think we've all had enough fires. Too many fires. Here's your little cloak. The little cloak hangs up right here on the hook. There we go. Strobe rockets. I have no idea what those are, but those definitely sound like a weapon of some kind. Firing a barrage of strobe rockets at your foes. It sounds like the most deadly dance party you could be a part of. Oh, wow, that's not the tool I thought it was. Zoop. I do applaud those that go out of their way to purchase explosives like this. Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah, I don't mind that other people like them, but I'm not very fond of fireworks myself. Find them to be a bit too loud at times, especially when I'm just trying to sleep in my sock drawer. What am I doing? Forward. That's better. Okay. Strobe rockets sounds like a upgrade that you would get in front mission. I understand the idea of calling your giant robot a walking panzer. I think that's a very interesting distinction. But don't call it a Wanzer. Honestly. Wanzer? No one's gonna enjoy working on their Wanzer. Silly. And even if you try to accent it, Wanzer, it's silly. It's silly and we know it's silly. We should demand better from our science fiction. From our giant robots. Oh, wow. Well, that does sound very dangerous. Be very careful with those if you do get a chance to set them off. No telling how many night vision enthusiasts you might be harming in the process. Although if you're a night vision enthusiast, that's kind of creepy in itself, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to judge, but you got night vision goggles. There's only a couple of things you're going to be doing with that, and one of them is obviously seeing things at night. Things that probably shouldn't be seen. Oh, the next comic I draw is going to be in a fantasy, or not a fantasy setting, a sci-fi setting where there are no wood grain items at all. It's all just plastic and steel. That's what I'll call it. I'll call it plastic and steel. I'll have a super ripped kobold on the front, riding a space dragon into a star volcano. It'll be amazing. Mark my words. Let me remember what I'm talking about. Hey, Corvus! It's Corvus, everybody. How are the explosions where you're at, Corvus? Are they all-encompassing or simply inconsistent? Yeah, they're great here too. You can probably hear a couple of them in the background. The great summer artillery has arrived. Oh, that always makes me sad. It's them big ol' ears. Those big ol' ears pick up all those booms, and they just get scared because they're little. Ah. Oh gosh, Black Fox. Come on now. Also, Corvus, I don't know if you saw earlier, but I'm totally making this face into an emote. Like, I absolutely have to. There is no getting around it. Yes, yes. It will be a fine emote. Usable in all the finest social situations. Actually, I think that is this pan. Which is great, because there's too much wood grain and I'm tired of drawing it. In the first place, like I said, every building, I'm going to make a sci-fi story, and every building is going to be made out of plastic and steel. Yes, it'll be the loot alert. I like it too because if you use it in chat, it's looking at the screen, so it'll make some fun. Screen grab. Right, another layer for all the wood grain in the background. Draw a Star Trek-esque Khan emote with wood grain. Yeah, you know, that's something I thought I should look for as a you know what? Wow. That's incredibly see, I'm glad you're here, Blackbox, because I did all these tutorials today about coloring and everything. I didn't even think about textures. Textures like wood grain? There's got to be a brush. There's got to be a brush. That's probably what I'm going to be looking up tonight when we're done with the stream. Thank you, sir. That is a fine suggestion. I'm actually, you know what? I'm writing it down again. Writing it down. If I don't write it down, I'll probably forget it later. Cobalt brains are not known for their long-term memory. What was I doing? Writing this down, that's right. Okay, and find brush for wood grain. You know what? We're gonna improve not only our coloring but our texturing as well. Ah, yes, the glue brush. Familiar with the glue brush. Fine brush. Okay. Oh, she got hips, doesn't she? Oh. All right. Let's scoot on over to yes, the fantastic chucking your shoes and gloves into this corner of the room portion of the evening. All been there though. All been there. Nice to get that. Okay. Yes, rest assured that there is now a note sitting directly in front of me that says, "Find brush for wood grain." Now, if I wake up in the morning and I see this note, I will probably go to a hardware store. And they will be like, "What are you looking for?" And I'll be like, "I don't know, just a brush for wood grain." I'm going to come back with some kind of either synthetic or horsehair brush. It's going to be silly. Oh, I wish it was wet and rainy and cold. It'd be so much quieter outside. I'd take thunder over the amateur artillery out there. I would gladly take thunder. Thunder is a fantastic sound. Zoom in, Zibby. Magic rectangle can do so much if you allow it. There we go. Now it either looks like she's discarding her gloves or she is firing off her arm rockets. Yes, Hiroko is absolutely related to Astro Boy in some universe. I'm sure the machine gun butt is there too at some point. Okay. It's funny. I'll absolutely see the line art and be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is, or the sketch anyway, and say, yes, this is where the line art needs to be. Other times I'm like, what did I draw? What is this squiggle meant to represent again? I certainly don't know. I should consult the person who drew this. Hey, me. I don't know, me. I was probably incredibly tired or drunk when I drew that. Oh, that's fair. This is also why we went with 3 fingers, because it just saves time. Let's get that crease in there a little bit better. I have been hoping to improve my actual inking and line art as well, because I think that is something that would really make things a little bit more... It would pop more or just look nicer. So I'll have some motion lines on those so they don't just look like they're flapping there by themselves. Animated gloves of flapping. They don't actually make you fly, but they can fly when you take them off. Another incredible useless magic item by Zipco. Hey, Project Kyle, welcome. Good to see ya. How has your Monday been going? How's your weekend? How's everyone's weekend? I want to know. I would like to know. That is what I'm saying, right? And Project, just to let you know, lots of fireworks going on off in the background here, so I apologize if there's explosions. It's not me. My stress levels haven't been that high since before I tumbled into this world, but yeah. Oh, there's a simple solution to that, Black Box. There was a wizard, and they stole everyone's 4th finger. See? There you go. Done. A wizard did it. The best explanation for anything. Yes, I think we are all under assault by these amateur artillerists. I'm going for alliteration today. Has anyone else seen that? Otherwise, it is a fine evening here. I hope it is for you as well. How's your evening shaping up? Are you doing some drawing? Are you keeping going? Don't make me get on the accountability train. Don't make me do it. Oh, wizards are easy to use. They're perfect scapegoats. I mean, every other wizard I've met, if you'd accuse them of something, they'd say, "Oh, I probably did at some point." I mean, yes. Well, your amateur artillery is also a bit more dangerous than the average trip to Woolworth's fireworks. Yeah, cool. I have the day off as well, so I will hopefully be doing some more work here. I was telling Black Box I'm working on a few projects. Should be fun. Also, since you weren't here previously, I have to say, I am absolutely going to make a emote out of this face. Because it's fantastic. I love it. But yeah, that's been the highlight so far this evening. It's just like, I really got to make an emote out of that, because that's just too good. I had a very nice artist reach out to me, asking if I wanted some to commission them for some alerts and things like that, and I was very flattered. It was like, oh, I would totally do that if I had any background for this whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, at some point I will figure that out, and I will either make the animations myself, which will be hilarious because it'll be like, animation done by Mrs. McGillicuddy's third grade class. Um, and it'll be all my artwork, which I don't know. I'm a little bit proud of that. So I think that is one of my things I am sad about, is that my background is not my own art. But it's cool. It's so much cooler than anything I've drawn. So, and right now I'm drawing a pair of boots. These little boots. These boots. All booted out. How has production gone for you? I did see you put up that artwork for the gosh, I can't remember. They were saying they were going to aggressively compliment our art, and you know what? Honestly, did not get an aggressive compliment yet. So, granted, there was no time limit on that, so it could be a couple weeks from now or years. I'll be sitting somewhere in the middle of nowhere and just gonna get a little. Your line art is somewhat okay. Rah. I have not tried animating before on any kind of regular scale. Clip Studio, however, does have animation as part of its kind of wheelhouse. So, kind of hoping to get some simple animations done, see how that works out, and go from there. So that's a very long way of saying no, Black Box. I haven't, but I'm very interested in doing it at some point. If this was something that I was doing on a day-to-day basis from 9 to 5, I would absolutely be doing that in the interim. That would be a goal of mine at some point in the future, if it was ever feasible. But we shall see. We shall see. Such things are known only to the stars and the dragons, and unfortunately, I can only talk to one of those. I'm not here. Yes. So much goes through this little blue brain that I apologize if I forget the details, but I saw it and I was like, ooh, I can't follow that, but I'm gonna try. Yes, it was lovely actually. Again, one of those things I had meant to comment on it just to tell you I was very, very impressed. Certainly much better put together than a lot of my characters. We have different styles, obviously, but very well put together. I was very, very impressed by that. So, bravo, good show. I will do that again. I will compliment you on Twitter at some point as well, so you have a more permanent record of a guaranteed Fabian Zim compliment. Gold plated. Trying to think of a precious blue metal, but cobalt is not really, I wouldn't say very precious. It's a beautiful color. Why am I not using the flipping lines? I mean, at this point, I'm just going to start putting out emotes and stuff that just tell me to do, general art things. Use your line tool, you silly. Well, kobolds with gold scales were absolutely the rich kids growing up in my warren. And they were very pretentious and very bright and easily seen. You couldn't sneak around as a gold kobold. Of course, you probably wouldn't, because your parents could probably afford to get you stuff. You wouldn't have to steal it. But yeah, way to bring up a painful childhood memory, Black Fox. Thanks a lot. Oh, those lousy gold-scaled kobolds. If they were gold-scaled kobolds, would they be born with a gold spoon in their mouth? Never really liked that phrase, but... There we go. Boots ahoy. Boots and gloves. That is an action-packed scene right there. Boots and gloves just flying into a corner. Love it. Love it. Love everything about it. That is 2 panels down, and we are only... Oh, God. We've been going for about an hour. Oh, my God. Well, you know what? I did start about 10 minutes early, just to give myself a little bit of leeway time. And then I waited about another 10 minutes because I was wondering if my alerts hadn't worked. So... A golden kobold was the world's most powerful necromancer. I would have named them Goldie Bones. I believe I told Corvus. I think I told you this. The what is it? The verb present tense? No, the noun. The proper noun for a group of kobolds. I was trying to think of one, and of course, there's the real common ones like gang, or clutch. Clutch makes sense because, we are egg-laying creatures. But I'm certainly not. But the ones that I saw were excellent, and they were a craven of kobolds, which I thought was fantastic. I also liked a grovel of kobolds, which just goes to more of the kobold's confusing nature, Like, we was assaulted in the mines by a whole grovel of kobolds. Like a group of groveling kobolds. Were you just indiscriminately killing things? You're rude. No, they attacked us first. No, it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like they were groveling at your feet. You terrible, terrible person. Sorry, I've got a thing going there. Her name was Kibble. Kibble. That's a cute name. I like that. Not as cute as Fabian Zib, but I mean, you gotta start something. Oh, I should show you the miniature. Someday I'll get a good picture. Kibbles and bits. Yes. Oh no! Well, I mean that's what happens after she sets off a trap, I'm sure. And she's just kibbles and bits. Played in a game. Actually, I ran a game of Kingmaker, Pathfinder module for a long time ago. Long time ago. And somebody did manage to convince a kobold to be their little apprentice. They were a sorceress. They convinced a kobold to follow them and be their little apprentice. And I played along. I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. And then they had the kobold to go touch the completely obvious evil altar. And I was like, are you sure? You sure you're going to have Meep touch this altar? I mean, he's been with you for a while now. They're like, oh yeah, it's fine. And he touched the altar and exploded all over the sorceress. And it was sad because I was like, that guy was based off my cousin. But, that is how he died, so it was true to form. Bits was another PC name. Well, there's Kibble and Bit. I mean, there you go. If you weren't a rogue and bard duo looking for a city of gold with a name like Kibbles and Bits, I mean, what game are you even playing? I did make a custom Fabian Zib figure for a game. That was a lot of fun. It's got my hat and everything. At least the hat that I had. I mean, unfortunately, in this realm, I ended up naked as a jaybird, but had a great hat, a nice quilted coat. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. This hoodie is nice, though. It's very nice. Oh, I'll be experimenting with a few more of my little avatar here in the bottom left corner as well. I have a couple ideas sketched out. So, yeah, just be prepared for additional Fabian Zib. Because what's more narcissistic than drawing more of myself? Oh, Zibby. My boy. I've never liked drawing characters from the back. For some reason, it just is always a challenge for me. That's better. A female lizard man artifice. Female lizard man always strikes me as like a terrible descriptor. Yes, I'm a female lizard man. Well, are you a lizard woman? No, I'm a lizard man, but I'm female. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons, man. Two of the best things to ever be combined. Actually, there's a set of miniatures coming out in October. It's those blind box miniatures that you get from either Wizards of the Coast or WizKids, and can't remember which one it is, but it's I think it's like a Skulls and Shores or something Skulls and Shores, something like that, or Sand and Shores, and it's all nautical. But one of the first minis is a female lizard man chieftain or chiefess. Looked cool. Looked very cool. Kind of looked like the lizard men in Shining Force, which was like, oh wow, those look formidable. There's your little shoulder. There we go. That's better. After a long day, Hiroko's coming back to her room, where there is a simple goblet, a bottle of wine. And to be honest, I've had a few weeks where that would be fantastic to come back to. Yep. I need to get an alert in there somewhere for you to throw something at me to remind me to zoom in. That's awesome. I mean, any progress is good progress, right? Ooh, dang. There's a PC story for you. Yeah, Project, you'll find the time. It's funny too, because when I get really excited about a page, I can't put it down. Like I keep messing with it. Like unfortunately, like well after I should have stopped. but I'm sure you'll run into that too. You're just like, no, I gotta keep working on this thing. Kind of like, you know, that's how I felt after I got this face going, because I was like, you know what, this is absolutely working for me. I just need to keep going. Oh, the big bad. That'll be interesting. I've always wanted to do high level kobold enemies that use swarm tactics and trickery and all kinds of nastiness that like a kobold with class levels could have. Okay. Inking is also the portion of the game it's the portion of the project that always makes me go like, all right, cool, just why did I make 16 panels for this? I don't think I've ever had a page with 16 panels in it, but I would not put it past me because I am Fabian Zip. There we go. All right, this bottle of wine's looking good. Actually, I'll take a little hit of my own potion here. Yes, fire away out there. Pew, 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 pew. Yes, big explosion, make many booms. Oh, noes. When I think of all the upset dogs and cats out there, it makes me feel a lot less interested in fireworks. That's for sure. The Golden Queen of the Dead. That's That's a very Egyptian kind of feel. Oh, do I recycle character poses and backgrounds a lot? I try not to. It is useful at times to reuse poses, and that's cool. No, that's how we start. That's how we get things rolling. And then I feel, and this is my experience, but I feel like once you have done a bunch of pages, or you're excited, or you're really feeling the story, you're gonna start to self-challenge. Like you're gonna start to build out, like, oh well, maybe the last page I used that pose that we've done before, but I'm gonna try a different one, and you just try something new. It doesn't always work out, and it doesn't always end up being the easiest thing to do, but yeah, you'll get to that point, absolutely, where you'll be like, oh no, I could do it like this. That's actually, speaking of more than you'd care to admit, that's how a lot of pages in Chapter 5 have been. A lot of them have been like, okay, I'll do this, and then, no, let's do it like this. Actually, gosh, I think like more recent pages I've done that. I actually did that with one of my favorite pages, which is where Katya was yelling at Kisuke about the caustic green dragon poison. And he's like, I'm immune to poison. And like, he's not noticing that his clothes are completely dissolving. And then like at the end of it, just boom. He's like, 50 gold for your cloak. But he's cold up here, I see. That was a completely different scene. I just had like kind of a generic, like, oh, you were dangerous and reckless. Like, yeah, but I'm still really cool. And they kept walking. I was like, this is lame. So I just tried to zhuzh it up a little bit, and it made me feel so much better. That exchange is one of my absolute favorite pages. Several thousand undead dragons. That's, my good grief. That's a lot of dragons. There's only like 20 of them. Those must be like the model dragon skeletons you would give to a college. Like, this is where your friend is, and like they'd point to the rib cage, or like, they're dead, they've been swallowed. That kind of thing. Medical school in my realm was much more finite in terms of where you were going. Notice, Black Fox, that this is a bottle that is not shaped like an animal of some kind. Learned my lesson. Not doing that again. All right. You guys are fun. I like you. You know what? I'll allow you to keep watching my stream. I'm gonna go ahead and be the bigger kobold here. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I was just that much of a jerk? I hope to never be that much of a jerk. I'm too small. I can't back that up with anything. Real dragons. Oh wow. Well, she sounds like she's no joke. That she sounds like a great adversary. The contrast is nice too. The golden necromancer. It's like, ooh, normally necromancers are always associated with dark colors and shadows, but having one resplendent in gold would be a very, very interesting character. Like I said, very Egyptian, which I absolutely would support. If I had a player that wanted to play a more Egyptian-style character, I'd be like, yes, because that's rad. Yeah, and you'll find that sometimes there are portions where you just won't feel it. You'll kind of need to get through it, and a lot of times I will advise that you step back. I mean, that was something that helped me a bit. I mean, I stepped back a little too far and a little too long, but taking a break and doing something different can help bring you out of that rut. And sometimes you just have to get through it. Sometimes it's just like, I just gotta burn through this, and use that as a motivator for trying something different next time. Like, I don't want to feel that junky making a page again. Like I did feel that way with some of my older pages. Actually, I did I didn't recycle anything, but I just didn't put forward the effort to really make the scene as good as I could. And I'm not a perfectionist by any means, but it's one of those things where I look back on it and go, you know what? I could have done this. I could have done that. And it would have been cool, you know? And I'm sure every artist feels that way to some extent, but yeah, no, it's something you get through, and it stinks, but you'll do it. I know you will. Revenge for her clan. She became power, as we all do. Necromantic abilities. She became power hungry. Scared of death. Ooh, a necromancer that's afraid of death. That's a fine backstory. No problem, Project. I have been where you are. It's like a bus stop in Boise. It sucks. Nah, you'll get there, man. Artists gotta stick together, man. If you ever need a pep talk, find somebody who's good at them, and then when you can't, I'll be happy to shout indiscriminately at you until you feel better. I'm in a mood tonight. I was telling somebody recently that one of the things I really enjoy about doing these streams is not only the accountability, since I do feel like, oh, you know what, I have to have something for you guys to see while I'm working, but a lot of it too is just it's the nature of being able to hang out with people and talk and draw. Something I absolutely love to do. You find a decent little cafe or restaurant, or even a Perkins that doesn't care if you've been there for 24 hours, and a good bunch of good friends and some paper, and I'm having a good time. I'm also going to be having the Captain's Catch because that's a lot of fried fish, and I'm into that. The first dragon skeleton she raised from the dead was her clan's master. Ooh, the subordinate becomes the queen at that point. I see. Very nice. Actually, I'm thinking a black-scaled kobold with gold jewels and runes painted on her scales would be fantastic. That would be a really, really pretty character. Maybe she has gold raw eyes. Oh, that'd be... Oh, yes, now I'm designing characters that aren't even in my comic yet. And yes, this character is a kobold necromancer that I totally planned on putting into the story. It's been foreshadowed for the last 4 or 5 paragraphs of text. This bed is made of stone. Because I'm tired of wood. It's okay. Gives it a homey feel. That's a fine character, though, that you've got there, Black Fox. Very interesting. It's always nice to have a lot of layers to a character, especially villains. I think some of the best villains are the ones that think they're doing the right thing, or they truly believe what they're doing is right. I think those are some of the best villains, clouded by their own belief or clouded by their own hubris, you know. That word's been getting thrown around a lot, but yeah, those are some of the best villains. The encounters I find that are always fun are the ones where stuff happens that it's completely, I guess not completely out of the blue, but stuff that doesn't happen a lot. I'm a big fan of misguided villains. I feel Anakin Skywalker is a great example of a misguided villain. Everything he was trying to do was to help Padme and all this other stuff. I'm not a huge fan of the writing for those episodes, but I do think he's a great example of someone who thought what he was doing was right. And it was, to an extent, he had some good points, but yes, misguided villains are great. I've completely lost... Oh, no, encounters. Some of my favorite encounters have been where enemies do things that are not just walking up to you and walloping you. I think that's a very poor expenditure of one of your monster's turns. Um, I had the one that I always think of is I had a stone golem, which is a formidable enemy in any situation. Um, and it was a high level party, so they were ready for it, certainly. But I had it do a attack that I developed for it, where it stomped on the ground and did a kind of a nova or like a wave, and everyone had to make a very considerable like acrobatics check or balance check or what have you, in order to stay up. And it threw them off because they're just like, oh, we just charge up to this thing and kill it. Well, it was not only doing that, but I had it every so often the punches that it would do, since it was just using its big old fists made out of rock. Um, he would punch, and then if they, I believe it's if they had a strength value, like if their strength was below like 18 or 17 or something like that, um, they would just fly, and it would be like D8 squares or something like that. They would just fly and get knocked down. That kept it interesting because then the fighters kept on having to like charge in, and then they had like a chain of people going in, getting whacked, flying away, getting healed, coming back. It was cool. It was a really cool fight, and I was very pleased with how it turned out, especially since it was one guy. Your DM likes to turn on old morally gray characters becoming the bad guy, but she normally asks us if she can turn the character into the next big bad evil guy. That's always nice. I mean, I do like doing things that the players don't expect, but when it comes to stuff like that, it's always nice to talk to them and just let them know, like, oh, I was planning on doing this. Do I kind of have your blessing for this, or what have you? Good DM you got there, Black Box. I like to think that those really windy, serpentine Chinese dragons, like the ones behind me, that's how they have to light their layers. They have to hold a little candle in their mouth. It's like, oh, I've gotten kind of hot. Hell is wrong with me? Let's get this. Actually, this panel's almost done. Yo, we're getting this page inked up. She asked me that 2 years ago, and now Kibble comes up. Ah, yeah, well. You have no one but yourself to blame for that fantastic little allowance that you've given. Give a DM an inch, and they will take an entire planet. That is our motto. That is what we do. What is a story without a story? Interesting parts. Alright. Gosh, we are almost. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Some shutters here. Little shutter, window shutter. Again, zoom in, Zib. Z-I-Z, zoom in, Zib. Z-I-Z. Honestly gonna put that on like my wrist or something. I'm gonna draw it on my scales and just be like, what is Z-I-Z supposed to be? What's Ziz? Is it some kind of like, is this a dirty thing? Like, what is this? Hey, we've got a couple other folks here. I believe it's 7 Bullet with a V. Welcome. Lurks and Spofo. Maybe you're bots, maybe you're not. If you're not, feel free to drop a hello in the chat. It's always nice to meet new folks. We have a really nice group here, and promise we don't bite. And if we do, well, you'll probably get some cool powers out of it. So. Okay, I dubbed this panel super done. I dubbed this panel done, like Dunzo. And this panel to me is great because I'm going from this It's just like, oh dang, oh my gosh, to like, all right, cool, wow, it's still a noise, huh? And then to like, okay, and then this is clearly a, I'm gonna need more wine if this keeps up. Get tiny leg up on chair. Riding a dragon skeleton that was painted and had jewels stuck to it. The DM told me the dragon skeleton she's riding is her old clan master. She bedazzled him as her first act of cruelty. She bedazzled the dragon's skeleton. Rhinestones all. No, that sounds cool. That actually sounds really cool. Definitely makes it for a much more interesting Kobold adventure. Definitely. Finish your panel. Excellent. Well played, project. Yes, we're getting there. I've got a little bit more to go. I think we will probably get this this bottom corner one because I just think it's funny. Before we zip over to Shining Force for the evening. I was telling Black Fox earlier that if folks would like a break from Shining Force, that's okay. I know strategy RPGs are a little hard to watch sometimes, but if you have any suggestions, fire away, and I will do my best to accommodate them. Unless you're one of those weirdos who's here for the art. I'm actually glad that I'm not streaming tomorrow. That would be catastrophic. Where we are, unfortunately, I think the gross domestic product of this particular state is spent almost entirely on these fireworks. It's a lot of noise all night till about 2 or 3 a.m. and then they kind of taper off. It's nuts when you think of how many people have to work the next day. Looking forward to the next page, Project. Hey, Project, I was meaning to ask you. I'm looking into Webtoon. I'm trying to get that going. Would you recommend using the episodes as like a dump for like specific chapters, or would you use them as individual pages? Because I gotta say, I was thinking of putting my back archive on there, my chapters 1 through 4 on there, and then I thought I really don't want to spam this. But it would make it, if I made it individualized, they'd be able to go through individual pages, but it would take me forever. I'm talking like 300 something pages. So yeah, let me know what you think, because I very much like Webtoon. I think it's very slick. I like the fact that it's very mobile oriented, since a lot of folks read their webcomics on mobile now. And yeah, I'm real interested in using the platform. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with people giving me any kind of feedback on that. So yeah, long way of asking. Let me know what you think. She actually loved him. She put a spell that allows her to see the memories of the dead, and her clan master died protecting the clan. He was the first one to die before the Kobold Master. Oh, okay. Now it's kind of sweet. In a macabre kind of way. It's very sweet. I like it. Oh, in other art-related news, I have been working on the character turnaround sheets for all of our characters here, so those should be appearing on the website once they're done. Got all the, aside from Hiroko, I think, I have all the regular art done. I just need to get it all properly inked and colored. Those have a dual use, actually. I just went through a tutorial today that was showing how to use... oh, maybe you can see it on the magic rectangle here. In the top right, there's a little spot here called Subview. and it allows you to import an image of your choice. This is just there as a placeholder, but what you can do is you can import your character sheets that have all the colors and specific designs and everything for your characters, and have it as a reference. I have for the last, I'm really too many years, I would say. I have just been switching between different canvases, which is incredibly slow and very annoying. So it was very cool to find that feature. There are so many features in this program that I have never used. So, yes, character turnarounds will be coming up any moment. Just got to get them done, which is the problem with all art. Just have to get it done. Not gonna lie, the way that she's looking at that wine bottle, she looks like a drunk. Like, I'm gonna need more wine for this. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, okay. That's some very good perspective. Thanks, Project. That actually helps a lot. Because I do, everything is episodic for me, like you, but I had been releasing more consistently. So once, actually twice a week for quite a while, which burned me the heck out. But so all of those are individual pages at the moment. And it would be interesting to put them together as maybe not arcs, but like story beats, um, like chapters within chapters, or kind of divisions within chapters. That's great. That gets my little mind a turning. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you very much. It's always so much easier to get somebody's perspective when they actually use the thing. The problem is getting somebody who uses the thing to talk. I think I put a message out on Reddit. Oh gosh, no, it was Twitter. I put a message out on Twitter about that, and just crickets. So. Yeah, much appreciated. I've always found it's interesting, just from the ones that I was always very inspired by. I've always found webcomic artists to be um, very helpful to other webcomic artists, at least in the grand scheme of things. And I would love to continue that trend. Everyone's got to get through together, you know. Nope, let me try that again. Ziz. Oh man, Zip. Bacon mayonnaise spread. Oh my god. That sounds like, I mean, what is it with you and having things that sound like they should be illegal? Stop having these illegal foods. There is a dish that I've only heard of up in Canada called pea meal. And from what I understand, it is basically bacon steak. Is that a real thing, or is that another tall tale that I've been wistfully swept away with? Rocco, I want to fix your arm, but it's not doing what I want to do. Sorry about your boob. That's it. Yeah. That's better. arm is still a little long. Moose bacon. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, well, that makes it even more exotic and interesting. We don't have moose down here. Although we are getting mountain lions back again, which is great because I happen to draw one a lot. Oh, have a good night, Project. Get some sleep. I'm glad the meds have kicked in. That's good. Rest well. Draw more. Rest well, draw more. Very inspiring, Zibby. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with a moose. I've seen enough video of moose that they are just unstoppable. Okay. I think I have frittered around a little bit too long. So I'm going to go ahead and save up and jump into... You know what? No, not yet. I have to fix this arm. I have to do it. Because if I don't, I won't. And it's going to look like garbage. I don't want that for you guys. All right. Got that out of the way. Fixing that arm. That's better. Okay. I think the music kicked in. Yo, I have to fix this. Ow! Oh. I always think of my line art like that, but it's okay. That's better. Yes, a fine day for drawing. A pen day. A paper day. And the red sun rises. Draw. Little artistic fade in there for you. The moose's natural predator is the killer whale. It's something I did not know. That's something I've learned today. And I don't know if I want that knowledge in there. But it's jammed in there now. So I'll have to knock it out with some like video game knowledge. Orca. Orca are incredibly intelligent creatures. Apparently they are semi-conscious to the point where they have language and dialects, and some studies have shown that they do all kinds of weird things like people do. Like they have fashion to an extent, or at the very least some kind of culture. It is awesome and weird and scary and awesome. And I mean, I came from a place where there were giant bees, so. Okay. That's much better. That is much better. I'm very happy with that. Okay. I just had to get that. That was one of those art things. Just like I had to do it. All right. Magic rectangle. Step back. I'll save this. Save this page as the hero I am. Hero wielding a pencil of light. All right. There we go. Oh, man. Big giant circles. You are hitting it today for me. How is this song called Houston? Like, the city. No, it can't be the city. This has got to be like a NASA thing. Okay. I'm choosing to believe that. All right. We have saved our work on the magic rectangle, and now we will descend into madness. Shining Force. Shining Force also sounds like a descriptor, like I crashed into them with Shining Force. Tigers have fake eyes on the back of their ears. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I just recently saw some tigers. They were beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So some lions and some tigers. I did see some bears. I did see the irony. I did say, oh my. Wow, those fireworks. I also saw some bobcats, which were beautiful. I saw a black panther and a jaguar. Very, very pretty animals. All right. Music. I apologize, but you must step back. For you see now we descend into Shining Force territory. Melio. Ah, yes, the incredibly cheery scene here. Zibby has been defeated. Unfortunately, I was beaten down by a sorceress. It was not my proudest moment. But yes, I cannot game in this fashion. I must transform. Hubbly hop. There we are. Much better. Now we're prepared to do battle. Unfortunately, we're going to have to raise a bunch of people. This chick had magic. Like, big kid magic. I came in here with my tricycle magic, and she just ruined me. Ruined me for all other armies. All right, let's get this cooking here. We've frozen on the sad scene for far too long. There we are. All right. And I'm not getting any... Oh, wait. I don't think there is any audio on the game. Let's see. There we are. There we are, back in Kid Village. It's my favorite place to be. Orcs Must Die. I actually have seen that game. I haven't played it myself, though, so I'll have to check it out. Welcome, Zibby. It seems like you totally died. Can we raise your friends? Someone stole half your money. I have no idea who did. By the way, have you seen my golden chandeliers? Oh, raise my buddy, pal. Raise my butt-chinned buddy. Oh, it was so... That battle went so well until I got up to Michaela, and then she's using magic that none of us have, and she's just being a jerk. Oh, man, like, everybody frickin' died. Chris didn't die. Hans died. Of course, Hans died. Man, they wheeled the meat wagon back to this town. We're just like, this guy's got the most gold in his pockets. Lyle died. Yeah, range is not a way to keep safe, unfortunately. Here's artwork of Blue. Oh, he's adorable. I love him. Oh, yeah, there's Blue. Revive Blue. It'll only cost you 90 coins. Aw. Poor little guy. It's because he's a baby dragon. Can I help in some other way? I don't know. I don't think I have enough money for you to help me in another way. No one has earned a promotion after that shameful display. And part of me would go back to my previous save and use that so I never died. But the problem with that is I would lose all the experience and all the levels and everything that I gained in that last fight, which we did pretty well. Like I said, we had everybody alive, basically, up until we fought Michaela, and then she completely annihilated us. No, I haven't been dwelling on it for the last 4 days. Anyway, away we go. We head to Demon Tower. Unfortunately, we don't need to fight that battle again, because that was annoying. La la la. Fight the bad guys. Fight the... Oh, that's just Ocean. I have missed my shot. Ah, goodness. All the soot in the air. There's cheerful old Demon Tower. All right, we're going to save again, because if we do start completely biffing it, I think what I'll do is revert and try again. All right, steel ourselves for battle. Give the old kobold try. I'm going to take a little whisk of potion here. All right. Into the breach. Yeah, no preamble this time. It's all business. Shayla knows how powerful she is. 65 hit points. Defense 30, attack 42. She's very dangerous. In fact, I think she's just as dangerous as Zibby. Oh, she's more dangerous than I am. That's great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Good. That is a confidence booster. All right, let's do this. Chow's going to wander up there and be like, "Come here, you magic bitch." And Zibby's like, whoa, whoa, girls, hang on, easy. And Domingo's like, Domingo! Chilling out over that little brazier like it's nothing. Does not bother the Domingo. Because, like, I am how you say, coming over here to fight these enemies. I just hope these bow guys can't hit me from there, because that would be a real rotten time for me. Henri! Yes, let's keep the mages together, because they're going to need to be ready to dish out some arcane justice indiscriminately. Those Belials suck. Not looking forward to fighting those again. I'd rather fight these gargoyles. Yes, yes, come for me. Come, beast. Nothing. Oh. Crap. Well, it looks like Chris will have her work cut out for her. They've gotten accustomed to the taste of Zibby. Oh, try hitting May. She's a truck. Yeah, see that. 1 point of damage. That's all you could do. You could just scratch the enamel on her lamellar shield. All right, Hans. It's a target-rich environment. Let's go for it. Get him, big guy. Ooh. Okay, Hans. Hans put his big boy pants on today. I can appreciate the hustle there. I do like how Michaela outruns her her honor guard there. Oh, you know what? I'm going to plug up this hole and maybe finish out this gargoyle. Get him, Gunts. Wow. Yes. 14 points of crushing damage on the gargoyle as it crumbles into dust once more. Lyle raises his railgun to shoot the gargoyle in the face. And he totally does it. Oh my god. Oh, wow. You, sir. You get first dibs at the snack tray when we get back. That was amazing. Hans are like, oh, boss, wait for us. Blue. Oh, my little Blue. I gotta get you. You're level 9. You're so close to being a real dragon.
Zibby, I'm so sorry they hit you. I'm gonna heal you. It's okay. You're missing like 9 hit points, right? No, you're missing 11 hit points.
Yeah, I'm missing 11 hit points and most of my dignity.
I can't heal the dignity part. Sorry, Zibby. I'm not that good of a healer.
Oh, you're the best healer.
Oh, I knew you loved me.
Just my continuing fan fiction. Oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, all of that's a bad idea. You know what? We're just going to scooch over there. We're going to save that magic. Because I want Ken to hit this thing. With the halberd. Yes. 42 damage. Well, 42 attack. 42 damage would be incredible. Hi-ya! Oh my god. Everyone is mad that we lost that last battle. And Ken was alive at the end, so, yeah. Shayla, come for you in this time of darkness. Be ready. The Dark Lord Domingo comes for you. Yes. Yes. Feel the icy sting of the magic of Domingo. Very pleased with how Domingo has worked out this playthrough. It used to be I never used him. Used to be I would hatch him and then just leave him on my base. Not so this time. Not so this time at all. Boss, I think if we clump all the mages and a healer together, they'll be unstoppable. And they're dead. They are all completely dead. I will say the mobility ring has been very useful for guns. I think the only other character that I would have used it on would have been, oh, is it a bow-on-bow fight? Ah, out of range. The only other character I would have used it on would have been, Blue. Because for a flyer, he's not as agile as he could be. He doesn't get around as fast. Alright, let's try that railgun again and see if it completely annihilates this guy, and it totally does, right in the face. Oh, yeah. Everyone's pretty miffed about losing that last battle. Mad enough that they are actually shooting my Domingo. Yeah. That's 2 damage, buddy. And I dodged the first one. I think I mentioned this last week. I am a big fan of the fact that in Shining Force 2, they they alter the music for when the enemies attack and when you attack. So when you attack, it's much more heroic. You know, it's like trumpets. You know, and then when the enemies attack, it's more of this creeping, like, you know, very atmospheric, very wonderful, and I love it. I will continue loving it. So May's like, "What's going on in here, Dominger? You're taking way too long. Let's just go over here and equip our chrome lance and just give this guy a piece of our mind. Why don't we?" Hello, buddy. Sorry. Gonna have to defeat you. Oh, yep, you exploded. Yep, you're done. That one's done over there, folks. Pell will go ahead and equip his power spear and whip it at a master mage. Too bad he's not a master dodger of spears. 22 points of damage. He is just the handsomest. And Domingo's like, I don't even need to bother with this. I am a squidman, flying around doing my thing. Don't need to bother with you. Check something momentarily here. One moment. Boop. All right. Doop-a-doop-doo. All right. Excellent. Wow, these bow riders are not making good decisions. I think they're definitely. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can Blue take one down? Come on, buddy. Look at you. Whack! Wow. Holy cow! Good job, Blue. He's level 10. Oh, that's my little guy. I'm so happy. Good job, Blue. Baby dragons need to be encouraged often. It's very important for their development. Just daring these mages to do something, and once again, the whirling winter vortex of Domingo. He's more magic than jellyfish now. 15 damage. 13 damage. 10 damage. All right, well. Level 13 Domingo. Hot crackers, look at that. Woo! Oh, freeze level 3. Oh, be still my heart. Ow. This is gonna hurt. Freeze level 2? Oh yeah, I was using that spell until like 5 minutes ago. Alright, freeze level 3. Playing Orcs Must Die 3, and you got it on sale. Yes, the Steam sale's going on right now. That is something I may peruse once I am done streaming for tonight. I am interested as well in streaming some Steam games, if anyone's interested. So if you have any ideas there. There were a couple games I was looking at that were choose your own adventures, which I thought would be very fun. Just to have everyone's input and go on an adventure together. You know, go on an adventure together like a family. Wow, this guy really hates Pell. How could you hate Pell? Oof. Oofda. Yes, come for me, Belial, and I will strike you down as easily as I struck down your other friends. Yes. Hans is always like, someone's gonna have to be in range of my bow. Oh, man, if I could have gotten up there. Would have been Belial. Speaking of Belial, get him, buddy. Your railgun has not faltered so far. Yeah, 9 points of damage. Yes. Oh, his attack went up by 3. Holy crap. All right. Blue, fresh off the victory, feeling like a very big dragon indeed. Oh, mistress, you really shouldn't outrun us like that. We are centaurs. Centaurs. Not sure what the plural of centaur is. I think it's centaur. Ken's like, okay, folks, nothing more to see here. Gonna have to wrap you up here with my halberd. And, sorry. There we go. Pow. See, this is going just the way it did last time, because none of it was a big deal. We made it through just fine. Oh, May is done with these guys. But yeah, wasn't a big deal. We didn't have any problems. You know what? I'm gonna save that freeze level. Is that really the range? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is tremendous range. I love it. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? I'm going to save that because I really feel that that should be hitting Michaela. 10 Domingo. My God. All right. Now Zibby can get up here and actually kill something, I bet. With his steel sword. Yes. 20 points of damage. The rage of losing that battle has encompassed all of my heroes, charging down the field. No regard for their own safety, only wanting victory. There we go. Take out that Belial before it can do something dumb. Yes. Pell. Oh, Pell is in peril. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, goodness, gumdrops. That's not good. Oh, wow. You're lucky you survived that, buddy. And I don't think anyone can get to you. You're going to have to run. You're going to have to get your horse butt out of there. And I can't reach you. Yes, you're just outside Hans's range. Hans, you're becoming less and less useful as we go. It's getting annoying. Lyle. Nope, you're out of Lyle's range too. Lyle, at least, can get the heck up here. The rest of y'all just kind of putting around. Oh, Pell, I can't reach you with my most adorable of healers. Even Blue can't get to you. Oh, I hope you get to go before the Belial gets to go, because I don't like that thing. Can I hit you with Freeze 3? I'm totally going to do that. Oh, yes. 15 points of damage. A fine chunk of the Belial goes freezing to the floor, shattering into a million pieces. Ken brings down the halberd again. Yes, another notch in his shield. Level 12. Ooh wee. All right, May. Okay, and Pell, let's scoot you down here for now. I don't want you dying again. Not that it's really that bad. I mean, it's not permanent, and it doesn't do any kind of stat decrease, which would make this an incredibly difficult game. But I just don't want the trouble of him being downed when I could use someone with his incredible amounts of damage. Let's see if Lyle can take down this Belial in one shot. I bet he can. No, okay. That was super disappointing. He probably would have taken that thing down if it hadn't evaded him. Blue, it's going to be up to you and the rest of these wonderful people. Chris, yes, before you forget, we're going to move you here, and we're going to double heal Pell. I don't think we'll get him up to 38, but we'll try. All right, 14. That's right. I think heal level 2 is basically like heal level 1, except with a range. So, all right. You know what? If that Belial wants to attack Domingo, that's fine, because Domingo is a tank. Another notch for Ken's shield, beginning to look battle-scarred, though nothing has touched him. Alright, Pell, feeling somewhat better. Do you have any healing items? You don't, but you have some haunches of meat, which you don't really need. Getting the girls up there so they can start pounding away with magic, because that is going to be one of the only ways we can get out of here. With everything dying the way it needs to. Let's try getting these Durahans. Lyle, looks like you had to recalibrate your railgun. Oh. 3 damage, huh? That's kind of disappointing. I think the same could be said of Gunts. I think Gunts last time used his spear and he was like, yeah, not that great. I have a very difficult time understanding how a giant steam robot crashing into you does 1 damage, and how you could do 14 damage to the giant steam robot. Doesn't seem right to me. Oh, yeah, try hitting May. Just try it. Yeah, she's fine. She is decidedly not fine.
Oh my god, everyone is getting hurt. Please stop getting hurt.
Blaze level 4, eat this. By the purple robes of Tau, you shall be struck down. Yes. 48 points. Tau. That is amazing. Holy cow. Oh, Ken, we're playing a dangerous game. Gonna do it anyway. Leap into battle. Yes, 11 points of damage. Very close to taking that thing down. I like it being gone. There we are. And... oh, not cool, not cool. I don't like that. Domingo will finish this battle. With freeze level 2. Doesn't even need freeze level 3. There we are. Alright, now all her flunkies are gone. Domingo's level 14. He is becoming an incredible freight train. And you know what? We're leaving Zebby back here, way back here, because I'm not going to bother. And Henri, I need to get you up there. Shayla also heals, unfortunately, so we learned that last game. What I need to do is give her less clumped together targets. Wow, Lyle, you attack twice a lot. I need to give her fewer clumped targets because she has that nasty little ability to really hurt people. See if we can get Pell up a little bit higher. He's one of my strongest, so I'm hoping he can get up there and do some of that physical damage that we need before she can drop a huge Bolt level 2 on us. And Bolt level 2 is just wiping my group. And I'm going to get Blue up here and hopefully get him behind Miss Shayla. See, that's stinky. I would love it if Blaze level 4 was a higher thing. A bigger template, I mean. I guess we'll switch to the Power Spear so we've got enough room for all the Centaur to be up there attacking. Okay, that's 4 points of damage. That heal, man. May switch you over to the Power Spear as well. Get you good. Gonna get you. Bam. 1 damage. Come on. Ooh, still nothing. Well, if that's the case, then we'll hit you with freeze level 3. Not enough MP. Are you kidding me? Oh, wasted it all. Let's not do that. That's the reason we lost last time. Blaze, freeze. Let's do Blaze level 2. Okay, 4 points is still 4 points. And Pell comes charging in down the field. Chrome lance shining. Bristling with energy. And he leaps. There we go. 14 damage. That's what I was looking for. Guns is just going to kind of try. Yep. 1 damage. As much as I love using him, he will be getting replaced by another one of my favorite characters shortly, unfortunately. All right, Lyle. Oh, no double attack that time. And Blue comes in from behind.
I might be a baby dragon, but I'm still a dragon. Wha-pow!
Oh, just 1 damage. Poor little guy.
Please, please, everybody don't die. I only have so much magic. Tau, I'm looking at you.
Actually, I'm going to back off the Centaurs. because I feel like she's going to do... Oh, she went for Domingo! Ah, that's just as well. He has no magic. Oh, he hit blue too? Oh, no. And Gunts is down. Not a great expenditure of her resources there. I'm going to go ahead and hit her with Domingo because that won't do much, but with a deadly attack, he does 1 point of damage. Excellent. A fine day for all squid kind. All right, let's back people off here. Except for Pell. We need Pell up there doing the damage. Another leap. Yeah, it's 14. Level 12 Pell. Henri. Let's freeze the witch. Oh, that was less impressive than before. Well, actually, no. It was more damage than she did before. I think Hans is just scared of her. Doesn't bode well if I'm only doing 1 damage to her with all of my super good dudes. Oh, wow. She is really good at evading you, Lyle. Beginning to think it's not a coincidence. Does anyone else... Oh, May, you took some damage, didn't you? Yes, you did. Try to get you back up 11. Yes, back up to full. Back up to fighting shape. Ready to ram a... Oh, she learned slow. Good job. I've never used you offensively, but... Get him with your little dragon butt. How about some Blaze level 4, witch? Alley-oop. Oh, yes. Excellent. All right. Let's throw Ken over here. Maybe he can power spear? Let's see. Wapa! Oh, well, that was a big maybe. That was a big maybe. And Zibby's just hanging out back here because I don't need her to snipe me. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure blue is down. Yeah, there he goes. Tau is still standing barely. Domingo's down. Hell is still standing. Hit her again, Pell. Yes. Almost succeeded. Fortunately, May was out of the blast radius. She's still there, ready to fight, albeit with 1 point of damage. Henri. Actually, let's use freeze. Maybe she'll be down to single digits after this. Black robes concealing arcane energy swirling around her morning form. Alright, take her down, Hans. Big crossbow does little damage. Something missing there. Alright, Lyle. 3 damage, nice. Okay, okay. We've almost got her, almost got her. I am not going to make Chris. Oh, she's out of mana. And here we go, ending it on a high note. Oh, dang it, she healed. Magic can really take her down. It's just... Oop. Lyle and Henri are going to take this one on the chin. Lyle's gone. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. Henri, a little stronger against the magic. We'll try and see. Maybe he'll do a crushing blow. Whoa! Ken! Ah, we've defeated Michaela.
Though you can take my sword, you will never stop Dark Soul. Dark Dragon will be set free.
With the Sword of Light, you must be able to defeat Dark Soul. We shall see. So this was a maybe this whole time, wasn't it? Sword of Light. Well, that's... Will Dark Soul release Dark Dragon from the bonds of the Ancients?
Or will Zibby stop Dark Soul and save all of Rune from the ultimate evil? The Shining Force hurries on to prompt.
Without checking out those chests? Oh, man.
The end of Chapter 6. Descendant of the Sacred Dragons.
Do you want to record your exploits so far? As we say in these parts, you bet your bippy we do. Chapter 7, The Lost Civilization. We're going to save that.
The Shining Force quickly reached prompt, which is kind of ironic when you think about the name, hoping that they had come in time.
Hello, George R.R. Martin. Welcome to prompt. Okay, well, we're here.
Item shop.
Don't ask me anything. I'm not from around here. I just arrived from Rindo. You're a helpful one, aren't you? Boken.
Is this really prompt? People seem a little dense, don't they? I seem pretty smart compared to them.
Weapon shop. What do you have? Weapons, weapons, and more weapons. Step right up. Buy. Broadsword. I like the sound of that. And there's our friend, the assault shell. I know a couple of fellows who would like those. All right, well, who can take the broadsword? Zibby can. And well, he's got the Sword of Light now, so no worries there. Zibby is the only one, so guess what, buddy? We're not doing that. We can get those assault shells, though. Those are ready to go. All right, Hans. This is an investment. All right, another assault shell for Lyle. If I remember correctly, this changes the animation from the to something more explosive. We'll sell off some of these old weapons. I can sell Lyle's Elven Arrow. 2,400 gold. Hans has a healing seed. Oh, that's good. Zibby will sell his rusty old steel sword. Alright. I don't think there's anything special in the item shop. Nope. Not special.
Who says thinking is boring? I think about dinner all the time.
Wow, that really is George R.R. Martin.
Ba-dum-bum. School's good, they say, but you can't prove it by me.
School zone. Quiet, please. Oh, God, I weep for you children.
All I need to know I learned from my cat.
Well, that is fair.
My brain hurts.
Mine does too, on occasion.
School, who needs it? Be quiet and sit down, you little beasts.
Yeah. She ain't happy. What books you teaching these kids from? Arithmetic. How to write real good, and many more books. Well, I can see a glaring problem here. The people here are so backward. No one wants to learn anything. All right, let's get our guys back here. Gunz is dead? Wow, wonders never cease. All right.
La la la.
Ooh, I forgot to change the stream. I'm gonna change it to Shining Force. Shining Force. There we are. Much better. All right. And I believe we can promote Blue, which we will do because he is now a fully fledged dragon. He's 100% more effective in every way. Physical, mental, spiritual, financial. Blue wants a promotion? Yes. I hereby make a promotion. Now, Dragon Blue shall be known as Girder. Ah, now we can build things out of him.
Now you are a girder. Hold things up well, please.
Congratulations, Blue. Can I help in some other way? No. Let's take a look. What's your portrait look like now? Oh! That's a fine-looking dragon if ever I've seen one. Look at that neck. Perfect. Perfect in every way. You got barbecue Pringles? Hell yeah. I had made a promise to myself early on when I started streaming that I would never eat while I stream. Oh, look at you.
I feel my ancestors watching me as I prepare for battle. I will make them proud.
Or are you an adolescent dragon now? Do you have a squeaky voice? Probably not. What's up, B Squad? Later. Balbaroy. Oh, that's Eamon. Boring. I want action. Can we... Can we consider where you are? That seems like a different kind of advertisement. Okay. Birds, man. All right. Now that we're in prompt and we've promoted Blue and raised everybody, now I'm going to go ahead and save because I've been saving a lot. Oop, oop. There we are. All right, yeah. Don't fail me now. Well, there's a little note. Hello. Nothing is unusual. But there's a little note there. There's a... Am I seeing things? Is that like a really wicked tape? I don't know.
Dark Dragon, who cares? Let's talk about food.
I've met this guy. Me half the time. I want to read your books, you big fat guy. Please move away. Never mind. His books are probably like,
food! What's good about it? Ancients, who are they? A bunch of minstrels? Have they posted the lunch menu?
okay, come on, guys. What is happening here?
Shining Force? What does that taste like? Is it good to eat?
I don't like any of these people. Why am I fighting for you? Shining Path? Maybe the king knows about it. Well, you're the most useful person so far. Making noodles, making dumplings, and many more books. Well, I can see there's a theme here. The theme is diabetes.
Welcome. Visitors are always welcome.
Is this your canned food? Those are books. I thought that was canned food.
Shining Path, eh? Are you sure you want to know about that?
Yes.
The king might know something about it. He's always reading old books.
There are books here. There's piles of books. Knowledge is at your fingertips.
This is Prompt Castle. Lovely, isn't it?
Oh, honey. That's not a castle. That's a dirt pile. That's a finished basement.
Whoa, I can't let anyone pass King's orders.
All right. One person holding to their scruples here. Let's take a look at this castle, as you call it.
We are going down into the depths. A castle is here. Presumably, there's a castle here.
Welcome to Prompt Castle. Your castle sank.
Why are you underground? This castle isn't much, but it's the only one we have.
What are you? Very odd equipment. All right.
We'll go up the stairs to see King Kasuko, ruler of Prompt.
First, I'm going to take a look and see if I can find anything of yours to steal, because, did not realize I was going to leave that last battle without looting the place.
This is Grandpa's room. He's pondering something difficult. You better not disturb him.
There's a hole in that wall. Run along now, youngster. I'm doing vital research here. Legends of Dark Dragon, Weapons of the Ancients, and many more books. I could use all of this information, please. Yes, I think you're right. I think they are dwarves. Deep thought requires absolute silence. Please let me resume thinking. Civilization of the Ancients, Ancient Battles, and many more books. Okay, these guys seem like they got a head on their shoulders. Let's see here. A hole in the wall, eh? There's a hole down here. Hello, child.
Be quiet, please. Somebody's very sick of the castle.
Oh, I'm sick of the castle. Hello, sir.
Sorry, no time for idle chatter.
Wow, okay, we got somebody with a purpose here. Children of the Ancients, Creations of the Ancients, and many more books. I would think those would be the same thing. Alright, nothing here, but mention of a... Looks like a jail cell up there. Nicely furnished one. Child, move. I am the leader of the Shining Force, an elite band of warriors. You're still in my way. Please, please move. Thank you, toe-headed idiot. Come on. What are these dwarves raising? A generation of fools. Flanked by 2 dwarves. All hail King Kasuko. All hail King Kasuko. Before I talk to King Kasuko, let's check out your backyard. Spacious. You could put a swing set back here. Very nice. Hello.
Sorry, no visitors until he recovers from his wounds. Poor guy, whoever he is.
I want to see... Oh, you look like...
Is that Kane? It might be Kane.
Ooh, did he survive?
These stairs lead to the prison. Nothing to see down there now.
Well, let's take a look. Nothing's unusual, just an empty prison in a dwarven kingdom. All right, Kingy Doo. Let's talk to your friend first.
This is King Kasuko, ruler of Prompt. Be polite or we'll throw you into prison. You've already seen how nice it is.
What brings you to Prompt? Ancients? Dark Dragon? What is this nonsense? Can't you see I'm busy looking like every other king? You're a spy, aren't you? Sent by our enemies to find our weaknesses. Answer me! No, I'm not a spy. I came in here with like 50 dudes. I'm the worst spy ever, if that's the case. You're lying. We know how to deal with spies. God, toss him in prison. Oh, you guys are making the worst mistake you could have possibly made. Well, I'm in jail. This is not the first time I've been in jail. I seem to get there every so often. The thick bars seem unbreakable. Boken!
Okay, now I'm really lost. Hey, Zibby, what's up? Don't worry, I'll let you out. Zibby, I think I'm gonna stop wandering and settle down. Maybe in Warrel. See ya!
What? Wow. That guy moves at a mile a minute.
These stairs lead to the prison. Nothing to see down there now.
I literally just escaped.
King Kasuko, a message from those who left for the Tower of the Ancients.
Aleph and Tarasu say Dark Soul seems unbeatable. It cannot hold out for long.
Aleph. Aleph, one of my favorites. You heard the report, I assume. The Tower of the Ancients is east of here. When I heard Dark Soul was there, I sent troops to stop him. He's trying to raise the Castle of the Ancients from beneath the sea. He must be stopped before he awakens Dark Dragon. Since my troops have failed, it's all up to you now, Zibby. I was a spy 5 minutes ago. I was literally a spy until a backpacker showed up and decided to let me out of your crazy little prison cell. You are either the worst or best king I have ever run into. Your beard looks dumb. I said it. Said what everyone was thinking. What are you? Very odd equipment. Yes, well, I guess that's the case. Okay. Let's see. Just looking to see if I can find that hole that she saw there, Black Fox. Oh, there was this. I didn't go down here. Oh, look at all this.
Can you save Aleph and Tarasu?
That was really more like a can you save Aleph and Tarasu, please? Yes, I'm very busy walking around by these pipes. The water heater requires the utmost security. Bring me water softening crystals. Oh, a little chicken. Hello. Quack, quack. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Hi. You're never usually a good thing.
Oh, I'm just resting. Nothing to see down here. Why don't you go upstairs?
Oh. Why can't I just kill guys like that? I mean, you basically have bad guy tattooed all over your frickin' back. The shining path. This is the shine. It's the shine. It's right here.
The shining path begins here and leads to Matafa. We need more time to repair it. Come back later, please.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. What's the chicken do? Oh, look at that. This is the second well we've seen. No holes. The castle entrance is just a hole in the wall. Yes, you are correct. right, well, we are going to go save 2 characters. One of which has been one of my favorite characters for a long time with the old Shenforce. Like I said, it's just a shame that you get her so late. I'm leaving this town of morons.
It's by the king's order. No one can leave here.
I literally just... All right, it's cool. It's fine. It's okay. They're all stupid. It's okay. It's all right. They're just stupid people blocking me from doing my stupid job. Well, wait a minute. So, hang on. Maybe I came in this way? No, I know I didn't come in this way. So how do I get out? How do I leave this town of mostly dumb, fat, stupid guys?
Keep after Dark Souls, Zibby. Must not be allowed to succeed.
For all the descendants of the ancients who much present Dark Dragon's reverse.
It's all up to you and the Shining Force. Tell that to the bridge guard. He won't let me frickin' leave. I'm trying to get out of here. It's like, I got a schedule to keep, man. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Let me go back to your king. Again. Gonna talk to the king. I suppose I'll try to check on that guy, yeah. Hello, child. Please stay out of my way. Oh, what about you? Maybe you say something.
The Manual of the Seal holds many secrets. The way to rouse Dark Dragon, of course, but the way to renew the seal is also contained within the manual's pages. Also, there's a robot that can be activated within the help of the manual. All I heard from you was free robot. All I heard was free robot. Yeah, let's see if we can talk to the dude. There's these guys back here. I'll just give them a quick hello. Our records say that the ancients used flying machines to cross the sea in minutes. Excellent. I would like one, please. Have it brought around. The ancients had amazing powers, but Dark Dragon nearly destroyed them. After a long struggle that ravaged all of Rune, Dark Dragon was defeated. The ancients placed him in their castle and sank it beneath the sea. But what could we do against Dark Dragon if he got loose now? That's interesting because we keep hearing kind of the origin story of this adventure. And we keep getting little tidbits. Kind of nice. Ah, resty folk. Shh, he's resting. Hi, Kane.
Yeah, I knew it was my boy Kane. Oh, I'm glad he's alive. His name is Kane. Someone found him seriously injured. When Kane recovers his strength, you two can talk. Just be patient. Says the guy who's like, go to the temple now. There's a large variety of books written in strange languages. All right.
Please, King Kazuko, let Zibby go to the Tower of the Ancients.
Rest, Kane. There will be time to talk later.
I owe Zibby a great deal. Please, let him go.
Kane passes out. I give in. Zibby, you have my permission to enter the Tower of the Ancients. Oh, storm out of here, you little puffin. All right. Thanks, Kane. Kane's bedside diplomacy wins out again. All right, let's get out of this taco stand. Tired of these dwarves. Everything smells like dirt. Okay, now can we please leave? Thank you. Oh, thank you for abandoning your post.
Oh, you're going out? Enjoy yourself.
Wow.
The Tower of the Ancients is to the east. Hurry, while there's still time. I need to go and sit in a bathtub for several hours, and so I don't die.
Alright, let's see how this battlefield's looking. Oh, God. Alright, so several Durahans. What are you, Rand McNally Globe creature? Torch Eye. Alright, I officially don't like that. What are you?
Minotaur. Ooh, a Minotaur. And you are a Wyvern. Oh, okay. I think I've seen anime with this thing in it. Jet. That's not what that is in the anime. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Okay. That must be the Tower of the Ancients. All right. Very good. Away we go. All right. Our intrepid band rushes forward to the Tower of the Ancients. Danger around every corner. That's a wyvern. It's not a dragon. Not really. Gonna kill all these guys. Then kill a bunch of more guys. I'll say that at least the Belials move. The problem is keeping them away from the magic users. They have that dumb demon eye thing that lets them take MP. Yeah, they're going right after Domingo. All right. You know, let's see if we can get that Steel Lance, Chrome Lance. Oh, Chrome Lance for sure. And let's hit him. Get him, Guns. Ooh. Finally. I guess Guns is great against everything that's not armored. Which is becoming a bunch of people now. Alright, blue. Adult dragon on my hands here, ready to fight. Let's just go ahead with freeze level 3 and call it a day for these guys. Yeah. Woof! Durhan goes out completely. Yeah, Domingo is definitely he is a force to be reckoned with. We can kill this Belial. Yes. Maze level 10. Oof. Defense just keeps going up. It's gonna get to a point where Dark Dragon hits her and does like 1 damage. Doop, 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 doop. Alright. I think the only thing that's disappointing about this battle, I mean, I'm glad that there's new dudes to fight. Appears to be some robots, which I'm very excited to fight. But the only other thing that's really kind of disappointing about this is that it's very similar to that battle that we fought outside the Kid Kingdom. It's very similar. So I'm sure that Belial will die if we hit it with magic. Let's see. Ooh. What am I looking at here? I mean, Guns did damage to it, just not a ton. Lyle is really slow. My goodness. Oh, wait. Let's try equipping. Yes. Let's see how this assault shell works. Yes. Finally. Flying robot. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the flying robots. Look a little Matrixy. And this was... Oh, God. This was... something along the lines of 7 or 8 years before the Matrix. Alright, these guys are toast. Let's see what ice magic does to these robots. I know the Durahans don't like it. Yes. Okay, not bad at all. Oh, please don't kill my Squidman. Interesting. Oh, we're already on the Power Spear. Hopefully we'll just take him down. Yeah, the Durahans are definitely like animated armor. Because if you look at them, there's nothing in them. Maybe we can take him down with Gunts. Yeah, if you look there, you don't see any of the Durahan's joints. There's nothing in there, so it's just animated armor. I suppose calling it a Durahan is much more... it's a smaller name than animated armor. Let's see how this does on a robot. This is Salt Shell. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought it would be more effective, but it turns out to be much less effective on the robot kind.
Don't worry, Zibby. I'm right next to you. Always.
Yeah, I know. You gave us this really cool bracelet. I think they call these handcuffs.
No, it's bracelet.
Oh, Ken, I'm sorry. I forgot to switch you over to your stupid lance. That's okay. That's why we have May. She's going to equip her chrome lance and completely wreck this thing. Yeah, both magic and technology. I like the... Oh, let's see, Blue. Oh, he's so majestic. And he's dead. The majesty of the sacred... And it's dead. My poor little guy. Oh, no. That was too perfect. Oh, my God. I'm going to hold off on using Domingo's magic because he doesn't have a whole lot left, but that freeze level 3 will do some damage to anything that's alive. Oh, my God. That was hilarious. I think when I originally played this game, what I would do is I would get like halfway through the battle and then I would escape and then get all the experience and keep going and kind of level up that way. I really don't want to do that because that it's just not conducive to beating this game in less than 5 years. So... I guess we'll try to kill the Jet because he's close enough. Man. Well, I mean, you have the ooh, level 5. You have the choice between the Durahan and the Jet. Neither of them are, you know, living enemies, so that doesn't help. I think Tau can kill this thing with an embarrassing Blaze level 1. Oh, man. If Blue was alive, he could kill it. You're right, he didn't have a chance, Black Box. Just swoops in, just like, I'm ready to In the name of the ancients, I shall... You know, this thing's gonna die to a organic Squidman. There you go. Level 15 Domingo. Eventually, Domingo is going to be soloing this entire game. All right, May. It's going to be May. There's Aleph in the art. She's adorable. Alright, let's see what this Minotaur has in store, because I don't think Gunts can kill anything that's mechanical. Oh my god, that thing is amazing looking. Why isn't that in the art? That Minotaur is awesome. I don't even remember it. Wow. Okay, well, let's see if Hans can kill the Durahan. I think she's supposed to be a fox, but there's a lot of room for interpretation there. And they never say. They just never say anything about it. It's just like, yeah, that's Aleph. Aleph looks different, you know? Oh, dang it. I forgot to equip Lyle. This is Luke all over again. You know what? I learned my lesson. Let's use Blaze level 2. It's still embarrassing. There we go. That is one of the funny things about Rune, is that there's 45. Yeah. That's one of the funny things about Rune, is that, you know, you hatch Domingo from a metal egg in a machine, and he's just like, hello, and you're like, oh hey, welcome to the party. You are now my friend. Like, Rune is kind of an inspiring place when you think about it, and he's just gonna ice this Durhan because he can. Oh my god, he's on a rampage.
I starve for blood.
Feel bad that Gunts is out there on his own, but really, we gotta see what's going on. I bet you those, you know what, those dudes look like they have laser eyes, like the thing we fought on the bridge. Oh my god. That was a big hit. Sorry, Gunts.
No, Domingo.
Look at this wyvern. Oh no. Oh, he's like those hellhounds. No, hell can't reach. And everything's bad no matter where he goes, so. Does Domingo have a class upgrade? No, he is just Domingo. Let's equip Lyle, because I felt like a dummy when I did that. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Black Box. I will remember that. Is it funny that I thought he was gonna wail on his own guy? Oh, you're not. To be fair, that is how I would go to battle. I'd be like, oh, my sword. That's right. Oh, we need some magic here. Oh, why did I put myself there? This is going from bad to worse. Okay, first we have to make sure this doesn't kill us, because I need to prove Black Box wrong. May, honey, I needed 2 attacks right there. Okay, speaking of which, all right, we got this. Eat it, wyvern. You're not even a real dragon. Eat it, Minotaur. You're not even a real Tor. Eat it, Torch Eye. You're just a robot. Look at that. It's just it's a hovering, some obsidian sphere with like spider legs. That's awesome. That thing is so metal. Oh, crap. All right. That's it. Well, I proved you wrong. I did prove you wrong, Black Box. And the worst part is I was killed by a not dragon. Man. Sad, sad, sad. Who earns? Well. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk away and not be mad. No, I'm not mad at all. This is just how the game goes. I do think I will retire for the evening, however. It has been about a little bit shy of 3 hours, and I think that is enough Shining Force for everyone. I would like to invite anybody to join the Discord if you have any suggestions for games. In fact, I might even make a channel so you can suggest games or plead your case or explain as to why I would like this game. Let me know. Like I said, we're very close to the end of Shining Force. In fact, we're a little bit more than 2/3 of the way through. So only a few more battles to go. But if they're going anything like this, it might take me a minute. So we might need a break or two from Shining Force. In any case, it has been a lovely evening. Thank you so much for joining me. There's the robot that we're talking about. He needs some repairs. But yes, I've had a wonderful evening. I hope you have too. Thank you so much for joining me. And as we like to say here, I mean, I don't think we have a catchphrase yet. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to need a catchphrase. Yes. Something very dignified and interesting, like, like, see you later. Good night, everybody.